What if I told you some people pay more for a bottle of water than most Americans pay for a car? Sounds insane, right? Water is supposed to be the most basic thing in life. It's simple, it's essential, and for most of us, it's cheap. But in the world of billionaires, luxury collectors, and elite status symbols, water is no longer just water. It becomes fashion, it becomes art, and in some cases, it becomes a flex worth tens of thousands of dollars. From iceberg water harvested in the Arctic, to bottles covered in Swarovski crystals, to one bottle worth a staggering $100,000. These are the 10 most expensive bottled waters in the world. Starting our list is Veen, a luxury water brand from Finland. At first glance, Veen looks simple, minimalist, elegant, clean. But that's exactly the point. Veen is sourced from Finnish natural springs, filtered through layers of glacial rock formed during the Ice Age. The result is ultra-clean water with a crisp, smooth taste. What makes Veen expensive isn't flashy marketing, it's the premium branding. This is the kind of water you'd expect to see in a luxury hotel suite or served at a Michelin star restaurant. At around $23 per bottle, Veen is expensive enough to feel exclusive, but still affordable in the world of luxury water. Next is Soma, priced at around $30 per bottle. Unlike many luxury waters that focus purely on exclusivity, Soma built its image around both style and purpose. Its sleek glass bottle is designed to look premium, modern, and eco-conscious. But the company also markets itself as socially responsible, donating part of its profits to global clean water projects. That means when someone buys Soma, they're not just buying expensive water, they're buying a luxury lifestyle with a moral story attached to it. And in today's premium market, that combination sells extremely well. Number 8. Now we enter celebrity territory. Bling H2O is one of the most famous luxury water brands in the world. And yes, it looks exactly like what the name suggests. This bottle is covered in crystals. It shines. It sparkles. It screams luxury. Bling H2O became famous in Hollywood for one reason. It was designed to be seen. This wasn't just water, it was a red carpet accessory. The brand became popular among celebrities, music artists, and VIP events, where carrying the bottle became more important than drinking what was inside. At around $40 per bottle, Bling H2O is less about hydration and more about attention. Number 7. Iluliak is where luxury water starts becoming truly rare. This water comes from Greenland, more specifically, from ancient icebergs floating in the Arctic. These icebergs break away naturally from glaciers, drift into the ocean, and are collected before being melted into bottled water. That means the water inside may have been frozen for thousands of years before it ever reached the bottle. The brand markets this as one of the purest waters on Earth, and honestly, that's hard to argue with. At $50 per bottle, Iluliak sells more than water. It sells ancient time, frozen in liquid form. Another Arctic luxury brand is Svalbardi. This water comes from Svalbard, a remote Arctic archipelago between Norway and the North Pole. And yes, this is real iceberg water. Svalbardi is harvested from icebergs that have remained frozen for roughly 4,000 years. That makes every bottle a drink from another era. The company also leans heavily into sustainability, claiming the water is collected with minimal environmental impact. Its elegant glass bottle and premium presentation make it feel more like a luxury gift than a beverage. At $85 per bottle, Svalbardi is sold as pure Arctic prestige. Now things get extravagant. Filico is not just bottled water, it's bottled jewelry. Made in Japan, Filico is famous for its incredibly ornate bottle designs, decorated with gold accents and Swarovski crystals. Some bottles are topped with crown-shaped caps. Others look like perfume bottles designed for royalty. And that's exactly the point. Filico is marketed less like water and more like a luxury gift item for the ultra-rich. The water itself comes from Kobe, Japan, known for premium natural spring water. But let's be honest, people aren't paying $200 for the water. They're paying for the bottle. At over $400 per bottle, Kona Nagari is one of the most unusual waters on this list. It comes from deep ocean water off the coast of Hawaii, collected from more than 2,000 feet below the Pacific Ocean. This isn't spring water. This is desalinated deep sea water. Kona Nagari became famous for claims that it helps with energy, skin health, weight loss, and hydration. Some of those claims remain debated, but the exclusivity is not. The harvesting process is difficult, expensive, and highly specialized. And that alone makes Kona Nagari one of the most expensive drinking waters on Earth. Remember Bling H2O? Well, this is its ultra-luxury version. The 10,000 is exactly what it sounds like. A special edition bottle covered in 10,000 Swarovski crystals. Not 10, not 100. 10,000. At this point, calling it bottled water feels wrong. This is basically a collectible sculpture that happens to contain water. Priced at $2,700, this bottle exists for one purpose: to prove that even water can become a luxury statement. This is the bottle that became legendary. Acqua di Cristallo. Tributo a Modigliani is widely recognized as one of the most expensive bottles of water ever sold. Its price? A jaw-dropping $60,000. So why is it so expensive? First, the bottle is made from 24-karat gold, not gold-colored, actual gold. Second, the water inside is sourced from 3 different places: France, Fiji, and Iceland. And finally, the bottle was designed as a tribute to the famous artist Amedeo Modigliani. This is less a bottle of water and more a piece of luxury art. It even earned recognition from Guinness World Records for its extreme price. And finally, number 1. Beverly Hills 90H20 Diamond Edition. This is not just expensive water. This is billionaire-level excess. The bottle was designed with white gold, black diamonds, and over 600 white diamonds. Yes, diamonds. On a water bottle, only a handful were ever made, making it one of the rarest luxury beverages in the world. The water itself comes from the Sierra Nevada mountains in California. But at this price, nobody is buying it for the taste. At $100,000, this is not hydration. It's status. It's wealth. It's luxury taken to the extreme. At the end of the day, all of this raises one simple question: how much would you pay for water? For most of us, water is survival. For the ultra-rich, it's a statement. And in a world where status can be bought, even a bottle of water can become a symbol of power. So the next time you grab a free glass of water, just remember, someone, somewhere, paid $100,000 for theirs.